150th 27 March 2018 Russian President Vladimir Putin visits a memorial made for the victims of a fire in a multi-story shopping center in the Siberian city of Kemerovo. Officials say that the fire escapes were blocked and a PA system was turned off during the fire that killed over 50 people. Kremlin pool photo via AP 250th 26 March 2018 At least 64 shoppers have been killed in fire at a shopping center in Russia. A further 16 people were still missing after flames broke out at the four-story Winter Cherry Mall in the city of Kemerovo in Siberia, according to Russian Emergencies Minister Vladimir Puchkov. The fire was extinguished in the morning after burning through the night. Parts of the building were still smoldering and the floors of the cinema hall had caved in places, another emergency official said. Russian Emergencies Ministry via Reuters 350th 25 March 2018 Syrian civilians gathering for their evacuation from the town of Arbin in the Eastern Ghouta region on the outskirts of the capital Damascus, following a deal with the regime. The deal is expected to see some 7,000 people bussed from Arbin and Zamalka towns and the district of Jobar to a rebel-dominated part of northern Syria. AFP Getty 450th 24 March 2018 Students attend the March for Our Lives in Washington. In the wake of the Florida attack, there has been a widespread effort to ban assault rifle. Getty 550th 23 March 2018 Police at the scene of a hostage situation in a supermarket in Trebes. An armed man took hostages in a supermarket in southern France, killing 3 and injuring about a dozen others, police said. A French minister confirmed the gunman had been shot dead by police.Reuters 650th 22 March 2018 A boy rows his boat in the polluted waters of the Brahmaputra River on World Water Day in Guwahati, India. Reuters 750th 21 March 2018 Kosovo's opposition lawmakers release a tear gas canister inside the country's parliament before a vote for an agreement to ratify or not a border demarcation deal signed in 2015 with Montenegro. AFP Getty 850th 20 March 2018 People carrying luggage leave the Russian embassy in London and board a van bearing diplomatic plates. Dozens of people including adults with children arrived at the Russian embassy in the morning and then left carrying luggage in vehicles bearing diplomatic registration plates. Britain last week announced the expulsion of 23 Russian diplomats over the spy poisoning row, prompting a tit-for-tat response from Moscow. AFP Getty 950th 19 March 2018 The Soyuz MS-08 spacecraft is mounted on the launch pad at the Russian-leased Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan. AFP Getty 1050th 18 March 2018 President Vladimir Putin walks out of a voting booth at a polling station during Russia's presidential election in Moscow. AFP Getty 1150th 17 March 2018 People take part in a pensioners' protest to demand decent pensions in Barcelona. Thousands of people across the country took part in mass demonstrations called by main Spanish workers' unions demanding rises of state pensions in accordance with the Consumer Price Index. AFP Getty 12/50 16 March 2018 Russian President Vladimir Putin visits the Almazov National Medical Research Center in St. Petersburg. AFP Getty 13/50 15 March 2018 Vladimir Putin chairs a meeting with members of the Security Council in Moscow. Reuters 14/50 March 2018 German Chancellor Angela Merkel is sworn in by the President of the German lower house during the government swearing-in ceremony at the Bundestag in Berlin. Merkel, head of the Christian Democratic Party CDU, starts her fourth term as German Chancellor, capping months of political uncertainty as she bartered with her rivals of the SPD to help govern Europe's top economy in a grand coalition. AFP Getty 15/50 13 March 2018 Nepali students of University of Dhaka light candles in memory of the victims of the US Bangla aircraft crash in Nepal, Bangladesh. Reuters 16/50 12 March 2018 rescuers work to save passengers from a plane crash at Kathmandu airport in Nepal. AP 17/50 11 March 2018 French President Emmanuel Macron and his wife Brigitte Macron pose for photographs as they visit the Taj Mahal. AFP Getty 18/50 10 March 2018 France's far-right party Front National, FN, President Marine Le Pen applauds former U.S. President advisor Steve Bannon after his speech during the Front National Party annual Congress in Lille, northern France. AFP Getty 19/50 9 March 2018 A television screen showing pictures of U.S. President Donald Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong Un at a railway station in Seoul. AFP Getty 20/50 8 March 2018 Protesters form triangles with their hands during a demonstration for women's rights in Bilbao, Spain. Reuters 21/50 7 March 2018 A laborer works on a salt pan in the outskirts of the Nagaur district in the Indian state of Rajasthan ahead of International Women's Day. AFP Getty 22/50 6 March 2018 Sri Lanka's army soldiers and police personnel stand near a vandalized building in Dagana, a suburb of Kandy. Extremists Buddhist mobs swept through the town on Monday, burning at least 11 Muslim-owned shops and homes. Sri Lanka's president declared a state of emergency Tuesday amid fears that anti-Muslim attacks in the central hill town could spread. AP 23/50 5 March 2018 Chinese President Xi Jinping arrives for the opening of the first session of the 13th National People's Congress, NPC, at the Great Hall of the People in Beijing. The NPC has over 3,000 delegates and is the world's largest parliament or legislative assembly, though its function is largely as a formal seal of approval for the policies fixed by the leaders of the Chinese Communist Party. The NPC runs alongside the annual plenary meetings of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference, CPPCC, together known as Lianghui or two meetings. EPA 2450's 4 March 2018 female protester stands up with the words Berlusconi sei scaduto written on her body, translating as Berlusconi, you've expired, as Silvio Berlusconi stands during voting of the political and regional elections in Milan, Italy. Rex 2550's 3 March 2018 Russian President Vladimir Putin delivers a speech during a rally to support his bid in the upcoming presidential election at Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow. Reuters 2650's 2 March 2018 A light turns red outside of Germany's Krupp-Mansmann steel factory. German officials and industry groups warned U.S. President Donald Trump that he risks sparking a trade war with his closest allies if he goes ahead with plans to impose steep tariffs on steel and aluminium imports. AP 2750's 1 March 2018 People dance during Holy Festival celebrations in Kathmandu, Nepal. EPA 2850's 28 February 2018 Indian fans watch as the funeral procession of the late Bollywood actress Sridevi Kapoor passes through Mumbai. AFP Getty 2950's 27 February 2018 candles are left in tribute to murdered Slovakian investigative reporter Jan Kuciak, 27, and his fiancée Martina, 27, at Slovak National Uprising Square in Bratislava. A leading Slovak newspaper says organized crime may have been involved in the shooting death that shocked Slovakia. The bodies of Kuciak and Kemerovo were found Sunday evening in their house in the town of Velika Moka, east of the capital. AP 3050's 26 February 2018 Colosseum during a heavy snowfall in Rome, Italy. Reuters Alberto Lingria 3150's 25 February 2018 Family members of victims of the sunken South Korean naval ship Cheonan by a North Korean attack hold up defaced portraits of Kim Jong-chol, vice chairman of North Korea's ruling Workers' Party Central Committee, during a rally against his visit near the Unification Bridge in Paju, South Korea. A North Korean high-level delegation led by Kim arrived to attend the closing ceremony of the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics. The signs read, "Let's punish Kim Jong-chol." Getty 3250's 24 February 2018 Ivanka Trump, C, cheers while sat between former Olympic U.S. bobsledder Shauna Robach, L, and Valerie Fleming, R, as the United States beat Sweden in their men's gold medal curling match at the Gangneung Curling Center in Gangneung, South Korea. Ivanka Trump is on a 4-day visit to South Korea to attend the closing ceremony of the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics. Getty 3350's 23 February 2018 David Alan Turpin, C, who along with Louise-Anna Turpin, is accused of abusing and holding 13 of their children captive, appears in court with attorneys David Mocker, L, and Allison Lowe in court in Riverside, California. According to Riverside County sheriffs, David Alan Turpin and Louise-Anna Turpin held 13 malnourished children ranging in age from 2 to 29 captive in their Paris, California home. Deputies were alerted after a 17-year-old daughter escaped by jumping through a window shortly before dawn, carrying a deactivated mobile phone from which she was able to call 911 for help. Responding deputies described conditions in the home as foul-smelling with some kids chained to a bed and suffering injuries as a result. Adult children appeared at first to be minors because of their malnourished state. The Turpins were arrested on charges of torture and child endangerment. Getty 34/50 22 February 2018. The Elephanta Island, home to the famous Elephanta Caves, finally gets electricity after a wait of 70 years. "70 years after independence, a 7.5 kilometers long undersea cable has finally brought electricity to the world-famous Garapuri Isle, which houses the UNESCO World Heritage Site Elephanta Caves, about 10 kilometers from Mumbai, India. Getty 35/50 21 February 2018. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau pays his respects at the Sikh Golden Temple in Amritsar. Trudeau and his family are on a week-long official trip to India. Getty 36/50 20 February 2018. Members of the Syrian Civil Defense evacuate an injured civilian on a stretcher from an area hit by a reported regime airstrike in the rebel-held town of Sakba, in the besieged Eastern Ghouta region on the outskirts of the capital Damascus. AFP Getty 37/50 19 February 2018. A Thai Navy instructor demonstrates how to catch a snake during a jungle survival exercise as part of the Cobra Gold 2018 CG-18 joint military exercise with U.S. soldiers at a military base in Chonburi Province, Thailand. Reuters 38/50 18 February 2018. Children play outside their destroyed school in the Frika village, in Idlib, northwestern Syria. 39/50 17 February 2018. A pro-Kurd demonstrator attends a protest demanding the release of the Kurdistan Workers' Party (PKK) leader Abdullah Öcalan in Strasbourg, France. 40/50 16 February 2018. Joe Zavuloni mourns in front of a cross placed in a park to commemorate the victims of the shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida. Reuters 41/50 15 February 2018. South Africa's new president Cyril Ramaphosa holds up his right hand as he is sworn into office. AFP Getty 42/50 14 February 2018. The African National Congress's ANC Treasurer General Paul Mashatile left and Parliamentary Chief Whip Jackson Thembu address a media briefing after an emergency ANC caucus meeting on 14 February in Cape Town. South Africa's parliament will hold a vote of no confidence in President Jacob Zuma on 15 February, the ruling ANC party said, signaling its determination to eject him from office after days of stalemate. AFP 43/50 13 February 2018. North Korean cheerleaders are surrounded by media as they attempt to walk on Gyeongbo Beach in Gangneung, South Korea. AFP Getty 44/50 12 February 2018. Former U.S. President Barack Obama unveils his portrait at the Smithsonian's National Portrait Gallery in Washington, D.C. AFP Getty 45/50 9 February 2018. U.S. Vice President Mike Pence and North Korean leader Kim Jong Un's sister Kim Yo-jong attend the opening ceremony of the Pyeongchang 2018 Winter Olympic Games. AFP Getty 46/50 8 February 2018. Bangladesh police charge towards activists of the Bangladesh Nationalist Party protesting following a verdict against opposition leader Khaleda Zia in Dhaka. The ex-Prime Minister of Bangladesh was jailed for 5 years on corruption charges. AFP Getty 47/50 7 February 2018. Rescue services search for people in a damaged building in eastern Taiwan after a magnitude 6. Four earthquake hit Hualien on the night of 6 February 2018. Media reports said several buildings were damaged and at least 4 people were killed and some 100 were injured during the quake. Teams are trying to rescue people inside the buildings. Some bridges and roads are damaged and the main road to Hualien is closed. More than 100 earthquakes have hit off Taiwan's east coast in the past 3 days. The Seismological Observation Center said they are caused by the friction between the Philippine Plate and Eurasian Plate. EPA 48/50th 6 February 2018 Anti-North Korean protesters push against police as a ferry carrying a North Korean art troupe for the Pyeongchang 2018 Winter Olympic Games approaches the port of Mukho-In-donghi. Around 120 North Korean art performers in matching red coats and fur hats left for the south, its state media said on February 6, the latest in the flurry of cross-border exchanges in the run-up to the Pyeongchang Olympics. AFP Getty 49/50th 5 February 2018 Philadelphia Eagles Nick Foles celebrates with the Vince Lombardi Trophy after winning Super Bowl 52.